welcome to SoCali Wrestling. Today I have Zeda with me. How you doing, Zeda?
Awesome. Besides me, I'm doing fabulous.
Zeda, I got my curiosity and questions. I don't want to go with the bullshit. It's like, oh, how did you start wrestling? Were you into that? No. My question was, everybody's in their mind saying the Mae Young Classic. How did you get approached to that? How'd you get approached to the Mae Young Classic?
Well, I was already signed to NXT at the time, and so they wanted someone in there to represent the Asian community, Chinese community specifically. So, and I've been in there for a while. They saw me, training and working hard in wrestling, and so they just out of nowhere one day after training, they just pulled me aside and they're like, "You're selected to be in the Mae Young tournament." I was like, wow, all right, cool. Like, I didn't even, cause they didn't really give us information of what it was at the time. They just told it was going to be a tournament. I'm like, okay. I had no idea what it was. And then all of a sudden, a month later after they told us that, it was just like go time. Just constantly, everything's just hectic and crazy. And then we had a tournament, and it was like one of the most amazing experiences I've ever had.
Well, it was, you were saying Chinese descent. Also, it was Zia Lee. And then Mae Young Classic 2, there was, I can't remember her name. I actually interviewed her a couple years ago. Also, Chinese descent. Which now Chinese culture is now becoming very popular in wrestling. I'm not mistaken.
It is. I think wrestling in general, this is a good time for it. It's really booming all over the world. So it's like it would make sense that eventually it would get into a market like China, especially being that big. So, and being a culture that enjoys, martial arts, this fighting, it's all kind of related.
Now, to the darker part. Now, Mae Young Classic started. You were injured, am I not mistaken? After the Mae Young Classic.
Well, not right after, but yes, I was injured a few times actually.
What was the injury?
My shoulder dislocated. I dislocated my shoulder. Another one was. It was two times. The shoulder was messed up twice. Now the shoulder got messed up twice. And I have so many injuries I can't even remember. The shoulder was messed up twice. I think my other shoulder was messed up. So it was 3 shoulder injuries, and one I just got really sick.
Was it during training or was that during the match, like in the NXT?
The first one was during training, so it was already messed up, and then it got messed up again during the match, the same shoulder, and then the other shoulder was messed up during the match.
I know for information, that's why I come to you, the actual source who knows about this, that you were released from NXT. Do you know the reason why you got released from NXT, or was that something you was like, hey, I need to get out from NXT and enjoy my independence?
Injury. Too many injuries, you can't have too many injuries. And on top of that, they were cutting budget for the UK tour, and their China thing didn't work as well as they expected at the time. So they were kind of putting a hold on the Chinese market and kind of working that out for later. And plus, I am not really considered part of the Chinese market. So when I first went in, they told me they were including the Chinese market, but then they switched it I think 6 to 8 months later and told me they were going to keep me in the US market, which actually isn't that good for me, considering it's it's nice to appeal to the US market, but at the same time, it's more competition for me. I'm going up against people who's been wrestling for 10 to 15 years, and me coming from no pro wrestling background, and then having to go against all these other people who have pro wrestling background in the US market is going to be tougher to climb that ladder.
Pause. Time out. Nice meeting you.
Hey, nice meeting you.
You're gonna be all healed up and ready to work in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, I'll see you.
That's the plan.
I'll see you in Orlando.
Yeah, Orlando, November 9th.
Can you plug what's happening on November 9th? On the podcast, what's happening on November 9th?
November 9th, I'm wrestling my first show with MLW after being signed.
Weren't you previously signed with MLW, like when it was televised for the first episode? When you and Zeda was...
I wasn't actually signed yet. They were trying to like play with the division.
I know, right?
Like,
No, I'm not
trying to
bleeding.
get in, but
If they throw me into the barbed wire and it cuts me,
so
okay.
now
But
that they
I
finally
hate
got
doing this.
everything
Yeah,
down,
I
like,
accept
I
the
was
barbed
ready,
wire.
so
Yeah.
now we signed it. Please, please.
You're gonna be saying, hit me up.
I will.
No, you won't.
So many wrestlers, so different wrestlers. But yeah, back to them on the... So again, you were saying you weren't previously signed. Why wasn't you weren't previously signed with MLW at the time? Was there no women's division?
Well, one of it was I was, there was still like a no compete thing with NXT, and on top of that, they just weren't ready. Like, they weren't ready. They were trying to build the women's division, but there's a lot that goes into doing the whole women's division, and a bunch of people that have to be approved. Honestly, I'm not really 100% sure. I just know that they wanted a women's division, but they couldn't make it happen at the time. But now, they're ready.
Again, with the Su Young's, you and Su Young coming out like some secret assassins, like taking out all these amateur wrestlers. What was that? Something that was trying to go on, like a storyline with you and Su Young?
Yeah, they were trying to do a storyline with us. Yeah, that's what they told us. But things change all the time in the industry. It's like it could go one way, and then things get changed for multiple reasons. It could be budget. It could be like. I'm not really behind the scenes, so I don't really know that side of stuff as far as, production and the writing team and all that and budgeting, but it's a combination of everything.
Which to me, like, I kind of like that. It's like, it's like you never know when you get attacked anytime soon during the match.
Yeah, that was like, they wanted to build us as a mystery. Like, we're just these badass female assassins that just beat people up easily to make us like strong, because they want to make it different and show women in a strong light, not just like, ooh, whatever, like eye candy type of stuff. So they went totally the opposite way and made us like extra strong, purposely to show like it's not just some women like wrestling in cute outfits or whatever. It's like, no, they're coming to kill.
Which I kind of liked it too, because to me at the time it's like, oh, I can see you and Su Young winning the featured tag team, MLW tag team titles. And it doesn't have to be all male; it could be male and female, or a mixture of male and female.
Yeah, I'm sure that's in the works somewhere down the line. Hopefully, that'd be cool. Anything can happen.
I do love these together matches. That's to me sometimes it can be believable, and sometimes like, okay, that's too ridiculous. Like, oh, Kelly can beat Goldberg. It's like that's things like that. No, it's not that.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter what it is. At the end of the day, it still has to be realistic. It's like, unless it's like supposed to be funny or something. I mean, but I'm really big about realism, unless you're purposely trying to promote it being funny. But if you're trying to like present it like it's supposed to be real, but then it's not believable, then that kind of kills everything.
Now you're I don't want to say the word, the future endeavors with with WWE and what you've been doing. Well, I know working with independents, especially in California now. Were you more like, hey, I'm not going to do the promotions here in California and put myself like I did in NXT and WWE, or what was your strategy to move back to California?
I was just gonna keep wrestling. Like, I've never, you know, I've been lucky that all the promoters hit me up, so I've never had to go searching. And honestly, I don't know, I'm kind of shy with that. I mean, I don't know. I guess as a wrestler, you're supposed to hit up promotions, but I just feel like I shouldn't do that. And if I'm doing well enough, they would know enough to hit me up. If they don't hit me up and I'm getting slow on work, then that's my fault. That means I'm not doing something good enough to get their attention. So if I'm gonna have promoters hit me up, then I better create a buzz about myself where people are talking to get me hired. Otherwise, I'm not gonna just go ask, hey, hire me, you know? It's like, I want to be doing well enough where they hear about me, they're like, we have to get this girl.
You don't want something that's handed to you. It's like,
yeah, it shouldn't be handed because then it's not realistic. Because at the end of the day, if you're trying to improve yourself, the only way you can tell is to do it through your work. And you don't want to, like, you don't want anything false. So at the end of the day, you just got to keep working. And if you're doing enough work, eventually people are going to notice you. If you're constantly grinding at it and you're constantly trying to give the best that you can, eventually people are going to talk. Like, you should let your work speak for itself. It shouldn't be like, hey, look at me, I was at NXT, come hire me just because I was at NXT. Like, it's like, no, okay, yeah, I was at NXT, but it's like, I want you to see what I've done. It's like, this is what I've learned, this is what I've learned outside of NXT, this is how much I've improved since then. So if you think I'm good enough, then come hire me. Like, I'm not just gonna come and look for you and have a handout just because of where I was at.
Again, my first time I saw you, it was the Mae Young Classic, and then this is my first time actually meeting you in person. I know you're injured. It's like, oh, I was kind of bummed out. And it's like, oh, I get to see you in person, live, how you actually wrestle. And I thought you would win the women's PCW championship.
I mean, that's very possible in the future. Working on it, you know, hoping.
And you'll be coming back in January for PCW, or is that?
I mean,
or is it in the main?
I don't know. We're kind of talking about it, so I mean, nothing's set yet, but I mean, I think so, yeah.
Would that be conflict with PCW and MLW? Well, while you're saying
no, so MLW, they're all TV, so it's like, as long as I'm not doing another TV deal, it's fine. So in the U.S., I can do TV deals in other countries and all that. So yeah. So
it's just kind of strange when that's something I never heard from MLW. They were kind of helping, like other wrestlers. Douglas James also temporary signed with MLW, but you can still work at PCW, but it can be televised. It's like, okay, you can be.
Oh yeah, because TV is different. So it's like a lot of people who have contracts that's on TV contracts, they're allowed to work live shows because it's a totally different market. Yeah, it's different type of market.
I know we're almost end of 2019, but for 2020, what's your set of goals?
Set of goals is 2020. I mean, let's see, realistic set of goals. I'm not I don't expect to win the championship for MLW within a year, but I would like to win some type of champion at some promotion. I think that would be possible to do.
And it doesn't have to be, it has to be a women's division. It's like, it can be anytime.
Anytime. Right? Yeah, just a small goal. But of course, like, being realistic, I would like to win the MLW championship, but I don't expect it to happen within a year. Maybe 2 years, maybe 3 years. I don't know, but we'll see.
I can expect you to win the MLW heavyweight title.
That would be great. Yeah.
Take on Jacob Fox.
Yeah, I'm down for that. Hell yeah.
I'm gonna wrap this thing up. For those who's listening right now on the podcast, watching it, where can they follow you when it comes to social media?
I am on Instagram a lot. Zeda, ZEDA_Zhang, ZHANG. And also on TikTok, kind of, the Zeda Zhang, Twitter, the Zeda Zhang, and I'm on my Patreon now, where I'm posting a lot on there, which is patreon.com/Zeda Zhang.
And last question, because I saw earlier with in Kingston and Fatu on the I Quit match, you wrote something on the shirt.
Of course.
What is it? What did it say?
It says Zeda Zhang is so cool.
All right, thanks guys for watching SoCali Wrestling.